क्या कहा नहीं कहा तो सब आपके सामने है, सब बोल रहे हैं, क्या क्या नहीं बोल रहे हैं। हम क्या बोले, हम जय भीम, जय मीम, जय तेलंगाना, जय फलस्तीन।
तो उन्होंने फलस्तीन पे ऑब्जेक्शन उठाया ऐसा बीजेपी ने।
कैसा खिलाफ है, कैसा खिलाफ है, कैसा खिलाफ है बताइए, बताओ कौन सा संविधान का प्रोविजन है।
And we also do have multiple reactions right now coming in from the BJP and the Treasury benches. The first one is the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju on how he sees this entire episode, and he does say that something like this is completely uncalled for.
एक मेंबर ने शपथ लेने के बाद जय फिलिस्तीन का नारा लगाया। मैं अभी उसके रूल्स के मुताबिक जो चेयरमैन हैं उनसे बात करता हूँ इसका क्या करना है, क्योंकि हम किसी देश का विरोध और किसी देश से दुश्मनी नहीं है, लेकिन भारत के सदन के अंदर किसी और देश का लेकर के जायकार करना ये मैं सही नहीं मानता हूँ।
ओवैसी ने कहा जय भीम, जय मीम और जय फिलिस्तीन। तो मैं ओवैसी को कहना चाहूंगा, भारत माता की जय बोलने में तुझे क्यों शर्म आती है भाई? जिस देश में खाता है, जिस देश में पीता है, भारत देश में राजनीति भी करता है और भारत माता की जय बोलने में शर्म आती है।
So clearly you heard the Parliamentary Affairs Minister there saying that he will have to go back to the rule book to figure out if there can be any action against Asaduddin Owaisi for what he said. Now do remember, this again is a very sensitive issue. Was this done deliberately? Was this done with an idea to provoke? What does Asaduddin Owaisi say about the entire controversy? Does he even believe that this is a controversy in the first place? Let's listen in from the man in the center of this controversy.
There is a clamor asking for apology from you and also clamor to unseat you. There are also,
let them do whatever they want. I also a little bit of constitution. These empty threats will not work on me.
There is a clamor asking for apology from you and also clamor to unseat you. There are also,
let them do whatever they want. I also a little bit of constitution. These empty threats will not work on me.
All right, so Pragya, they're in conversation with Asaduddin Owaisi, and he clearly believes, that he is not bothered by this controversy. Sabyasachi, does he even believe that this is a controversy in the first place? What are sources close to him in the AIMIM telling you that was this done according to a pattern? Is there a particular provocation, or this has been done keeping his particular vote bank in mind?
Well, see, as far as Owaisi is concerned, he clearly indicates that it does not bother him. He feels that he has said nothing wrong, and he knows about Constitution as well. So the leadership cannot do anything against him because he didn't say anything wrong. At this particular time, a lot of complaints have been filed against him, and some of the Member of Parliament themselves had reached out to Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju and have put out a complaint against him. Meanwhile, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister have said that he has to check the rule book whether any sort of action could be taken against him or not. Whether Amit Malviya from the BJP in fact has said that as per the exempt rules, action can be taken and Asaduddin Owaisi can be disqualified from the parliament. Meanwhile, Owaisi stands firm on his statement. As he was speaking with our colleague Pragya, he clearly said they want to do. I also know a bit of Constitution. On the other hand, two lawyers separately has filed a complaint against Asaduddin Owaisi regarding this controversial remark. See, let me tell you very clearly from the sources what we are picking is that the Member of Parliament who have raised this complaint against Asaduddin Owaisi, they clearly said that they have nothing against Palestine, or they don't have any sort of enmity against Palestine. But is it fair that a Member of Parliament, while taking oath, can praise another country? So this is the point which the Member of Parliament who have raised complaints against Asaduddin Owaisi has told Mr. Kiran Rijiju, and that's what the Parliamentary Affairs Minister said, that he would be looking into the rule book to make sure that whether any action can be taken against him or not.
Okay, so could he be disqualified, or is this also, a battle of his own relevance, that to stay news he will, continue to say this, but clearly there are red lines that one must respect, more so if you're a parliamentarian. Has this been done keeping in mind a lot of those sensitivities, Sabyasachi? I think we'll have to see what happens from here on, but Kiran Rijiju there making it very clear that yes, this is something that will be looked at very, very closely by the chair. If there are violations of the rules, could there be a disqualification also? We will know in some time, but let's also move on to get you more details of what has happened so far.